Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get this beautiful dramatic green smoky cut crease look. I haven't done one of these creative looks in a really long time, so today I just felt like sitting down and playing with makeup and doing something dramatic. I used the Morphe X James Charles palette today to create this look. I asked my boyfriend Ryan what color combinations he wanted me to do, and his first request was green and black, so this is what I came up with. Thank you, Ryan, for suggesting green and black to me. I absolutely love how it turned out. If you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Hello there everyone, so I'm just going to go in and start priming my eyelids. I'm going to use the Plouise base in 0.5. So what I'm doing is I'm looking straight ahead, and when my eye is open, the place where the crease creases, I'm going to stamp this black shade on there. And this is so that the darkest shade is still visible when my eyes are open. So what I'm doing is stamping this product on, and I'm going to make a wing shape with it. Again, when I look straight towards the camera, you want to be able to see your darkest shade. And now I'm taking my Morphe M456 brush, and I'm going to go in with this dark green shade right here in the palette. It's this beautiful deep green. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the brush half on the black and half on where the Plouise base color is showing. And I'm just going to stamp this color on. So I want it to overlap halfway with the black and halfway with the skin colored base. So now that I have the color laid down, because this brush is kind of like half a packing brush, half a blending brush, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to use it to blend that black into the green that we just placed down. And now I'm going to wipe off this brush, and I'm going to go in and just blend around the edges of that dark green. And now I'm going to take this little blending brush. I got this at a BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz set. It's just this really tiny blending brush that allows me to do a lot of detailed blending. And I'm going to dip into the lime green shade in the Morphe James Charles palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the dark green. And I'm going to use my brush and place half of the brush over that dark green and half on the space that we have left. And I'm barely touching the skin. I'm using very light pressure, and I'm just blending that dark green shade out with this lime green. And now I'm going to take a Real Techniques base shadow brush. It's just another little blending brush. No product on it, and I'm just going to blend out the edges of that lime green that we just laid down. And now I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to dab once into the light green shade, And I'm just gonna add a little bit more just to intensify it again. So now that I have all the colors nicely blended, I'm gonna go in with a pointed tip Q-tip. They look like this. And I'm gonna take some of my Bioderma micellar water. This stuff is absolutely incredible. And I'm gonna take my pointed Q-tip and I'm going to start cutting the crease with the Q-tip and the micellar water. And I want to cut the crease higher than my actual crease, because you want to be able to see the cut when your eyes are fully open. This part is probably the hardest part out of the whole look and probably what takes the most. I've been doing these looks now for years and this part just never seems to get easier at all. And again, the hardest part is probably to make both sides even and equal, especially when your eye creases are not equal. So my suggestion with this is just to really take your time. Don't rush it. So when I'm happy with how the crease is mapped out, I'm gonna go in and take my Anastasia flat concealer brush. I forgot what number this brush is. I've used it so many times that the number's worn off, so I'll look it up and find it for you guys. And I'm gonna take my Plouise base in number 0. It's a pure white base. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this all over the lid and really use it to define that crease line that we created. So what I do is I take this brush and I use the shape of the brush to my advantage, and I just go and stamp the brush along, and by using little stamping motions, it's really easy to get that sharp, crisp line. As you can see, cutting the crease is quite the process, but now that I have it nice and sharp and how I want it, I'm going to go in with the white shade in the palette, this one right here, and I'm just going to set this base into place using this white shade. And now I'm going to take a piece of my handy dandy tape and I'm going to place it along the outer part of the eye here. And this is going to create that nice winged shape that I want. And this allows me to be pretty messy with my blending across the eyelid as well. And now I'm going to take a small fluffy blending brush, the same one that I used for my light green shade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through the crease. And we're going to wing it out. I don't want any more eyeshadow that I'm going to pack on the lid going up higher than where I just placed that green shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start packing on the green shade below that point that I have blended out. And just bring it all the way over to the tape to make that sharp wing. And now I'm going back in with my Morphe M456 brush in the medium shade green. And I'm just gonna run this and make almost like a smoked wing liner out of it. I'm going to go back in with the other blending brush that I had the light green on, and I'm going to blend out the harsh lines of that medium green that we just placed down. And And I'm going to take my little pencil brush again with the black on it, and I'm just going to run this along the upper lash line and create a wing with it. And I'm going to use the brush to kind of blend it out as I go. As you can see, these looks are honestly just a whole load of blending. Now I'm just going to take the tape off. And now we have a nice sharp straight edge. And now I'm just going to take some of my Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner, and I'm just going to run this along the upper lash line. And this is just going to give a base for my eyelash to blend into. And now I'm just going to throw on a lash, and I'm going to do my complexion, and then I'll be right back. I'm back, and this is where I'm at with the look. I'm going to go and work on the lower lash line. I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs highliner pencil. It's just the black one, and I'm going to run this through my waterline. And now I'm going to take a little pencil brush, and I'm going to take the dark green shade that we used on the top, and I'm going to use this to smoke out that black eyeliner. We're looking a little crazy right now, so we're going to go in with the lighter green shade on a fluffy little blending brush, and we're just going to use this and smoke out and blend out that dark green. And I'm just going to take a little bit of mascara and run this through my lower lashes. Another one of my favorite highlighters. This one is from Ofra Cosmetics. It's the collaboration with Samantha March. It's called the March Beauty Word Highlighter. It's this gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. I mix the two shades together, and it's just the perfect highlight. Oh, it's so pretty. Now I'm just going to take a little pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with the gold part of the pan right here. And I'm just going to use this to highlight the inner corner of the eye, just to brighten it up a bit and make it pop. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to get this green cut crease, very smoky, dramatic look. If you guys enjoyed, please give this video a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.